Sorry for the delay. We were in executive session about a matter that will be discussed later. And I welcome you to the June meeting of the East Lampeter Sewer Authority and invite you. Did you play the? Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, something was flickered and.
That's okay. If we just announce that it's being recorded for everyone to hear and see in the general public as they wish, and none of the board members, authority members are on the Zoom, so everyone is in.
Just like she said there. No. I invite you to join us in the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice. And we had the minutes for at least 2 weeks, unless there's any additions or corrections, you're gonna stand approved as written. Treasurer's report, sanitary sewer.
Yeah. Bill paid checks that need written in the amount of $7,721.49. And as the end of May, we have a checking account balance $37,501.46.
Requisitions,
We have one requisition, number 03-689. That's payable to Whipperford and Grubig for completion to elimination project. We tried our sewer extension project, Rockdale redevelopment, feeder improvements, State Route 30-462 project totaling $13,267.50.
motion to pay the bills and requisitions.
Make a motion.
Sanitary sewer. Second. All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Normal.
Bills that need to be paid, checks that need written in the amount of $7,048. And a checking account balance of negative $724.65. So I hope the powers that be will transfer some money or have transferred the money.
Okay, motion to pay the bills once there's enough money there.
I'll make a motion.
All in favor, say aye. Under old business. The sanitary sewer CFA funding. Oaks Power Pump Station. To elimination project.
Thank you. We had received word from Solicitor Cream on May 27th that no objections or files were made by the Nisleys in the implementation proceeding. The contractor then began work to clear the project site, and they completed a test boring under State Route 30 to determine the material that they would encounter doing the boring, which they found. Contractor, subcontractor, they're working on resubmittal of the steel casing pipe that's required for purposes of boring under the road. They anticipate to get that back to us here this week, then turn it around. And they said it's about 3 weeks for them to get the steel casing pipe on site. First thing they're going to do, so hopefully here within the next month, they're on site. Did advise them. The end date for the contract remains as it's always been discussed. And they're stressing that with their subcontractor to help use that to get this casing back.
Okay. ARPA funding, Spadsburg Pike Project.
That contractor, they've been working on obtaining the materials, and they anticipate the manhole for the project to be delivered the week of June 29th, and they'll be working on beginning on July 6th with working on installation. The engineers were to provide a schedule shows their rough schedule for the project with the installation. They are looking to do a small portion of the project in the state road. The board on the things that will take some cost and effort. We did advise them to work with the property and there to make sure they were very aware of the well and such. Rather than stream crossings with HDD, it's a small portion in the. But again, that project, their work shows them meeting the contract schedule here for what's forecasted for their schedule. So. And we'll continue to assist township staff as needed for procurement of grinder pumps.
Any other old under sanitary sewer?
The lining of the stormwater start date is tomorrow. So it is scheduled to begin with Mr. Rehab. Now, we will not have the replacement starting yet. We're waiting for that date from the subcontractor to Mr. Rehab, which is what's coming. They are starting that flushing tomorrow. We started the line.
Any other old business under stormwater?
None.
New business under sanitary sewer, US 30 State Road 462, PennDOT Improvement Project.
HRG wrapped up design drawings for the resolution of the conflicts between the existing sanitary sewer facilities and proposed drainage and culvert facilities as part of the project. We intend to submit that to the township staff for review this month. We'll then make any revisions and get those drawings to PennDOT for their purposes. I think last month we did as well that PennDOT was going to look and see if they could make modifications to their facilities to try to minimize the conflicts, and they have done some of that in some areas. So I think that reduces what the authority has to do. So they're shifting the curb lines and such. As part of that, they had to put in new drainage facilities to fit the new curb lines, and how they were intending to tie those new inlet boxes into the existing storm water infrastructure that runs along the road. That was causing some conflicts with the sanitary. So they adjusted the location of some of those inlet boxes so they were further away. So,
Any other new business under sanitary sewer?
I have a question on what the update is on the bone broth company and where that stands.
Right, so they started utilizing the DAP system and we've seen less fats, oils, and greases into the system. However, they're still cleaning portions of the system, as the last I had heard from Larry about that, because they did have an overflow. Working towards reducing the amount of flow into the system overall, but working through everything.
Have we ever got to calculating an EDU charge and any of that?
We have,
I haven't seen any revised numbers as far as what they're anticipating. We did it for the first quarter as far as sewer charge, but we haven't seen their revised water usage since then or requested that.
We're charging water by gallon,
we've been
a
charging,
meter, I should say.
yes, utilizing the meter.
But we've never charged for the EDU.
For the actual EDUs that they originally applied. for.
Yeah, it was like 8.
I think it was lower than what they were using, but I don't believe I believe it was 36. It was a lot less than what they were using, yes.
Yeah, so we have rectifying that. Do we have any plan to rectify?
We do need to see the actual usage and acquire information from the user.
Yeah, as part of like the DAF unit, they were intending to put chillers in as well, so they would recirculate and substantially reduce the water that they're using for cooling, which is just going down the sewer sink, which should reduce that number. So we're waiting for information from them on what they're projecting. For purposes of calculation.
But you're projecting it's gonna be less than what?
Should be less, but of what they have been discharging historically.
But we don't, I'm sorry, we don't believe it's going to be less than what they originally requested.
Oh, I know, saying it's a huge number, and I'm saying you'd use what you have and put it out there, and that's gonna speed up your process. Because they're gonna wanna negotiate it.
So basing off of what what the latest bill was, and hey, here's your.
And there's still gotta be some give and take in the middle. You want me to negotiate this for you? If you were in business, had all this money sitting out there, you'd be looking for it. Thank you. You rub your feet long enough, something will be done. Cause it's a big number.
Conversations.
Yeah, cause that'll speed up the process. Or we'll be sitting here a year from now on the same thing.
Any other new business under sanitary sewer, that would have been old business. But we got it straightened out. Under stormwater new business, it says none, and I'm gonna confirm that with.
That's confirmed.
Any other business? Motion to adjourn?